Set your standards higher, set the bar higher. You know, so many people don't set high standards, and I believe in having high standards. You know, when I dated back in my single years, I had very high standards for the man I would marry. Now, dating was one thing, marrying somebody was another. So my standards were not quite as high for who I dated as it was for who I married. And I think that's the way it should be. But I think that so often people don't set high standards. Now, I'm not talking about unreachable standards. I'm not talking about standards that are way out in left field, but I'm talking about reasonable high standards for ourselves. Meaning that if we go out to a restaurant, we want to have good service. We're paying for a meal. We want to be pleasant. We want it to be a pleasant experience. We want to treat, whoever is serving us in the right manner, in a polite manner, and tip them well. And so everybody's happy. And yet we should expect good service. We should expect to be treated good. We should be treated with a smile and someone be pleasant to us. You know, if I enter someplace and someone's not smiling or, friendly or whatever, I tend to find a different place. I find a place where people are smiling and are friendly and are receptive because, well, my standards, that's where my standards are. And so I just really, truly believe that it's important to elevate our standards to a place that is right for us. And so many people accept less than what they could have in life. And for me, I don't want to do that. I want the good stuff in life. And often I have gotten the good stuff in life because I set my standards high enough where I wasn't just going to accept anything that was thrown my way. And so often people wonder why they're not getting the better things in life. A lot of times it has to do with not setting their standards higher. And yet at the same time, remember, when we set our standards higher, we also have to set the standard of what we give out higher. What we're presenting has to be higher. It has to be, what we're giving out has to be quality. And it has to match up with what we want to get back. A lot of times people want all this wonderful stuff or wonderful treatment or whatever, but they're not giving it out. So it's important that what we give out match what we get coming in. And I think that's probably the biggest flaw that people make when they set their standards high, is that they need to set their own personal standards high for themselves in what they're giving out. If you go to a job and you expect a good pay, then you need to do a great job. You need to be competent. You need to show up on time for your job. You need to be giving out what you want to get back. And so many people don't do that. So I believe in being the best. If I have a relationship and I want to be treated wonderful in that relationship, I also believe in treating the other person or people wonderful in that relationship so it matches. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you all soon again. Bye-bye.